So this is the first book that I've worked on since being home for COVID. I'd started it several years ago. It's made out of a file folder. And this paper did not have the glittery parts on it, so I added them on. I added the lace. This is also attached on. And that's the back of the book. You open it up, there's a little more lace in here. Open it all the way, and there are some tags in here that can be written on, front and back. You can see a little more of the file folder right here, another edge of it. This is what I used to attach all the signatures into the file folder. So I'm not sure if it's going to show up, but you can see where I sewed it into the piece of cardstock. And then this is another little file that is holding some tags. These are beautiful downloads that I got off of the internet. And this was from a fabulous designer called Ephemeras Vintage Garden, as well as this. And then I put a little bit of lace on this edge. This is also from Ephemeras Vintage Garden. I took a doily and put it down, which you'll see later on in the book, and was edging it, and that's what it looked like. And then I have an edge cut on it. This was some stamping. And here's a paper clip that I decorated just on a prescription envelope. And it has some things in it. Just a black tag that I put a little design on. And this is just a piece of paper that looks like an envelope, but when you open it up, it's a piece of paper. And you can write special secret things in there. And that goes on like that. This is some graph paper that I have some stamping on and some edge punching. Here is a piece of part of a register, checkbook register. And then here is an envelope which I made and attached a little bit of lace on the edge. So the signature is in there. And here's another one of those envelopes that's not really an envelope, piece of paper. So you can't really see only but a little bit of where it was sewn in here. A little more stamping. The other side of the prescription envelope, some more tags in it with some beautiful things that I also got off of the internet. And then I just attached a little bit of washi tape there. A little more stamping. The other part of the doily. That's the end of the first signature. So the beginning of the second signature. This was something I'd gotten online. I think Glenda's World. And here's just a paper bag. I cut the bottom of the paper bag off and opened it up and then just edge punched it. And in here is another tag you can write on. And here is the doily that I had rubbed onto the other piece of paper. Here's some graph paper that I just printed up a little bit of graphic on just to give it a little detail. And so here's the middle of the signature. This one didn't have anything in it. On the other side of the doily. And this side of the bag, I left the natural edging that was there, and then I just put some lace on both sides. And one more tag. And they go in easily. There you go. It's the end of the second signature. This is also done by Ephemeras Vintage Garden. She does beautiful, beautiful work. This was another freebie off of the internet. Some more stamping, and then I just edge punched the paper. More graph paper with edging on it. This envelope I had made, and there's some lace on it, but this one I left so that you could write on it, and the signature is open. That's where the seam is. So it kind of allows a little extra privacy to write something. Or you can change your mind and glue it up. It's the end of the second signature. The third signature. One of the signatures. Third signature. So the fourth signature, this is again Ephemeras Vintage Garden. This was, I think, something I gotten on the internet, I think. More graph paper. The bottom of the bag, that was a few signatures back. And I just took my edger and edged it with my Martha Stewart. It's a doily maker. And then some more things from on the internet. And attached another piece of paper that was a part of that cover. Another register, check register piece. A few more pieces of that cut apart, the beautiful tags. And the bottom part of the bag. So this is the end of the fourth signature. And here's the other piece of cardstock that I attached, and I did an edge punch. So this signature is what attaches this side to the book itself. And then here is a nice little pocket. And that is my first project done.